Hello out there. This is guitar playing or music review Taz coming to you from Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's Saturday, I believe it's the 20th. I want to say December the 20th. I believe. Yeah. Anyway, so everyone's been doing their reaction videos. This is not so much might be a reaction video, but it's more or less or not even a critique. It's just an overview, I guess. This came in the mail today, which was this Queen of the Murder Scene, which is put out by the band The Warning, which is an all-female sister group from Mexico. And what I found, I do my research. I was in the music business years ago, traveling and worked for publishing companies, record companies. I was an A&R, pretty much did, work concert venues, did bookings, all that stuff. Years ago, was a staff songwriter. So do my research. But anyway, so right here it says from Laredo, Texas, is where this was shipped from. So I got to looking at that, and what I found interesting about when you order something from theirs in the United States, it comes from this place, and it's like it's like these workspaces where that are popping up all over the United States, and it's like a converted post office, and it's if I'm not mistaken, it has where you can order coffee in it and things like that. It's like you go in, you check your mail, you can rent it like a P.O. box. You can, it's got real good rates at shipping and stuff. But anyway, so you rent anything from The Warning and it comes in the United States, this is where it comes from. So I was wanting to order the 21st Century Blood. They're on a back order of that because I think they're probably doing prints to get CDs physically ready for their North American tour. Probably, if I had to guess, they're probably back ordered on that to have them ready when they start their 2020 tour of Canada and North America. So the one that was available was their concept album. Now I remember Savatage had that album that they did, and then Queensryche, who did a concept album, and I was real big fans of that. So I got this one, and it's got some really good songs on it. It's you have to read the lyrics really well to follow what's going on here. And I remember, I forget their names, but one of them's 19, the lead guitar player, vocalist. The drummer's the middle one, she's 17, and then their bass player, I think, just turned 14 or 15. But the drummer writes a lot of their lyrics, or starts a lot of their lyrics, and she says she reads a lot of the type of books that she reads is the material that inspired this song, this album, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, now getting into what they do, I found it kind of fascinating. Now I might be wrong about this, but a lot of the songs that's on the album, they play a lot of the minor chords, so you're going from the 5th string down, so a lot of F sharp stuff, and then C, B, and then A, and then your rock chord D. And then what they do, they drop D tune a lot. I don't know if you've noticed that. So instead of playing that traditional, like that, they play this more of a rock D kind of thing, and they catch these bass strings. One thing, they may already do this, but one thing I would like to see them do or try, there's this thing where you can do what's called B string matching. So the second string on the guitar, going from the bottom up, is the B string, and you can tune this B string to match this to match this first string, to match this. There it is. There's B. So, see, they sound the same. So when you play rock music, and especially on the ballad stuff, like if you make an F chord, at least how pretty that is. can get some funky picking sounds too. Let's just. And then when you go to that, it really matches up well with like those minor E minor chords and E. And then like your A minor, real dark, and you know. And I noticed there's a lot of that on their album, so I didn't know if they used B matching. That's what it was called when I was playing. See how it's a good transition chord like there. So that's just some general observations. Something I noticed about the drummer. She plays a lot with this. I remember when I used to play drums in the studio. She plays a lot. These are these old Vickworth sticks I used to use. You can tell they're beat up, but they got these. I started getting these tips, these little plastic felt tips put on mine because of the rim shots. And what I started doing later on is I would turn my stick around and do what they call match grip.